This is new Google form prepared by one of the student. So first of all, you have to write your name like ABC, then your major subject, like my subject is zoology, then roll number, suppose my roll number is 123, and then next. Come to the next. So next, the topic is extra chromosomal inheritance, prepared by Devansh Thakur. है ना? और now the two of students, they will participate in this quiz. One of them will ask the question and give the options, and the second one who has prepared this chromosomal inheritance Google form, he will give the answers. Okay, so you can now read the questions.
So question number 1 is, which parents' genetic determine the shell coiling phenotype in laminae perigra?
The correct option will be.
And
First of all, you have to give the options.
okay, first option is both parents equally, second option is mother, and third option is neither parents, and fourth option is father.
The correct,
Okay, so you have written here C, B, D, A. It must be A, B, C, D, right? You have to correct this one. Otherwise, it will be wrong. So the answer is?
The correct option will be the mother.
Okay, so next.
Question
now.
number 2 is, cytoplasmic inheritance is controlled by, and the options are plasmogenes, second option is plasmid, and third option is genophores, and D option is nuclear genes. And the answer is?
The answer will be plasma genes. Option A.
Now the third question is, a variegated plant of Mirabilis jalapa produces seeds. These seeds will grow into plants that are, so first option is only green, second option is only white, and third option is only variegated, and fourth option is the same leaf color phenotype as the maternal plant, which is variegated.
The correct answer will be option D, the same leaf color phenotype as the maternal plant. Variegated.
Variegated means all kinds of colors.
And the fourth question is, in the snail laminae perigra, coiling of the shell is determined by the mother's genotype. This is an example of which of the following? And the option is autosomal inheritance, and B option is mitochondrial inheritance, and C option is maternal effect, and D option is pleiotropy.
The correct option will be maternal effect. Option C.
And fifth question is, the inheritance of leaf variegation in Mirabilis jalapa is a classical example of cytoplasmic inheritance due to which organelles? And the options are A, which is mitochondria, and B, chloroplast, C, peroxisome, and D, endoplasmic reticulum.
The correct option will be option B, chloroplast.
Correct answer is chloroplast. Now the sixth one.
So question is, what is the name of the toxin produced by kappa particles that kills sensitive strains of paramecium? And the options are A, toxin, B, paramycin, C, nuclein, and D, plasmid.
The correct answer will be option B, paramycin.
And seventh question is, a female sinistral snail, which is DD, is crossed with a male dextral snail, which is capital D and capital D. The F1 offspring are then allowed to self-fertilize. What will be the phenotype of the F2 generation? And the options are A, all dextral, B, all sinistral, and C, 3 dextral and 1 sinistral, and D, 1 dextral, 2 mixed, and 1 sinistral.
The correct answer will be option A, all dextral.
Why these are all dextral?
Because the inheritance is going from the female mother side, and both the mother
Because
is
female
the
sinistral is snail
dextral.
is small d, and male is capital D, capital D. Why it is all dextral?
because the genes are coming from the female.
So
from the
female you
mother.
have written here the sinistral. You need to correct this, and you need to prepare this by making the cross, because in F1 you will get the capital D and small d, that will be dextral, But then in next generation, that will be the female. If female is dextral, then progeny will be dextral. If female is sinistral, then the progeny will be sinistral. That is how the cytoplasmic inheritance takes place, right? Next is
The direction of shell coiling, dextral versus sinistral, in some snail species is determined by the orientation of the mitotic spindle during which key earlier cleavage events, and the option are first cleavage, second option is second cleavage, and third cleavage and gastrulation.
The correct answer is first cleavage.
And ninth question is cytoplasmic inheritance does not follow. Option A is the principle of Mendelian inheritance. Option B is the law of independent assortment. And option C is the law of segregation. And option D is all of the above.
The correct answer is all of the above.
why? All of above, why?
Because it is a non-Mendelian.
It is non-Mendelian inheritance as well as it does not follow law of independent assortment and it does not follow the law of segregation. So you must know the reason behind the answer. That's why how you remember the answer. Otherwise it will be cramming. Okay. So first understand the terms and then reason behind that term. Then you can understand. And by understanding you can give the correct response. And the last question.
In the case of snail shell coiling, the 3:1 phenotypic ratio typical of Mendelian inheritance is observed in which generation? So option is F1 generation, F2 generation, and F3 generation, and backcross generation.
Correct answer is F3 generation.
In case of snails shell coiling, the 3:1 phenotypic ratio typical of Mendelian inheritance is observed in the last F3 generation, not in F1. F1 में क्यों नहीं होगा? Why? Because snail coiling is also the example of cytoplasmic inheritance. And in cytoplasmic inheritance, the progeny will get the characters of the characters from the cytoplasm. So it's different from the nuclear inheritance. So these are the examples and these are the questions taken from the cytoplasmic inheritance. So first of all, you go through the topic chromosomal, extra chromosomal inheritance or extra nuclear inheritance or cytoplasmic inheritance. Then understand through the examples and then try to solve the questions. Okay.